You went 10-6 last week. I went 9-7. Congratulations. You went 2-0.
Dude, we got to start putting money on these.
I'm telling you, the unofficial sponsor of Wenz World, FanDuel.com/WWORLD. Not really. It'll go to a 404. Griff, how are you, sir?
I am great. It is great to be back here in the world of Wenz.
Yes. It wouldn't be the world of Wenz without the atmospheric beauty of one Radio Griff. Last week, sir, you went 10-6. Unbelievable. 2 weeks in a row. Great showings. What do you attribute this
money
to?
On this. It's my gut, man. It's my gut. But the thing is, if I actually put money, I probably wouldn't do as well. I think for the past 2 weeks, there's been guys who've done these ridiculous parlays. They put down like $5 and they're winning hundreds of thousands of dollars just betting money line, not even doing the spread. I think I need to look into that.
Radio Griff with the superior acidophilus inside of his gut, the catalyst for recent success, and it was going to continue last night. It really was. It was up until halftime because your prediction, my prediction up front, was that the Jags would win because you chose him, and I felt like because I didn't get back to you in time, if I had picked the other team, you would have felt weird about it. So right. I watched the game. I caught up. I was running late because I had to put the kiddos to bed and all that, dad life. And they were down 14-0. But the reason I was talking to you over text and I said, wait a minute, something's happening. I feel a comeback coming on. When they failed on that 4th and goal, there's something in Urban Meyer's eyes. He just lost a year of his life. And I knew that Cincy was coming back. And I texted you right then and there. I was like, halftime update. I'm switching my pick. I'm going with the Bengals. I know they're down 14. Right. But, I mean, I think I need some of what you're having. And obviously, through osmosis, your acidophilus has found its way into my digestive tract. And for that, I thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. Something like that. What's funny is when you first sent me a text, I didn't know you were watching it recorded. You were behind a little bit.
Yeah.
It just so happened your text came through saying, hey, I think I'm going to pick Jacksonville too. Right at the moment, Jacksonville scored a touchdown to go ahead. So I was like, oh, well, yeah, of course you're picking Jacksonville because they're winning now. But little did I know you were actually behind.
Yes.
And then, Urban Meyer, man, that guy, I think he's always won. So I think he thought he was just going to come into the NFL and win. But the bottom line is, no matter how good his coaching is, they just don't have enough good players on that team. Trevor has moments of brilliance. I think Trevor's going to be fine if he can get a decent supporting cast around him eventually. But it's going to be interesting to see if Urban sticks this out because he's not known to be one to necessarily stick it out. So we'll see.
It just irks me, Griff, that a guy, first-year coach with a first-year quarterback doesn't take the 3 points on the road when you're already 0-3. Go up 17-0. Like, I think they would have won that game if they kicked the field goal.
They most likely would have. Yeah.
It's a 3-score game at that point, no matter what you do. Luckily, I'm up 1-0 this week. I got to come back. Yeah. I can't lose 3 weeks in a row. I can't be like these 0-3 teams who are about to be 0-4 in some cases. So let's get to it.
True.
Titans at Jets. Here we go. Here's a Jets team that needs a win more than anything. What say you?
Yeah, they're not a good team, and they're not going to win. The Titans are going to win this game. I mean, who's watching this game outside of Titans and Jets fans? I mean, what a just boring game. Titans easily win this game.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Chiefs, Eagles. If Andy Reid gets a win in Philadelphia,
is he okay? Is Andy Reid okay? Last place in the AFC West, and all of a sudden I'm getting transported to the hospital. I mean, I don't know, but
look, man,
like, what's going on here? Is that legit, or is Andy Reid not accustomed to losing anymore, and he pulled a stunt?
Ooh, maybe he wanted to fire up his team by faking an injury.
Is he still beloved in Philadelphia?
It's a great question, Griff. It's 50-50. Some of us love him and some of us despise him because we never sealed the deal.
Right.
We got there, but we couldn't beat New England. So it's a good split there. But if he wins Sunday, Griff, he gets his 100th win as a Chief coach. He had 140 wins as an Eagles coach. 140 wins, 10 of those postseason, 130 regular. That's so many games. That just shows you how many games he's been in, because he's lost a few too. But I'm kind of torn, Griff. Like, because I love the Eagles, and I also am one of those people that love Andy Reid.
Yeah.
And I want him to get his 100th win in Philadelphia on Sunday. I just do.
Well, here's the thing, Joey. It's going to happen.
No matter what I want.
Jalen Hurts isn't an NFL quarterback, and I think we're starting to see him exposed. I mean, will Deshaun Watson be the quarterback at the end of the year in Philadelphia? Maybe so. I mean, maybe Nick Foles comes back at this point. I don't know. I mean, they have a quarterback problem in Philadelphia.
You know, I think it's a problem of play calling. When the punter gets more touches than your starting running back, that's a problem. 3 touches for Miles Sanders.
I have Miles Sanders on one of my fantasy teams, and that was a disappointment.
Yeah, everybody's disappointed. And Nick Sirianni comes up with excuses like, well, the game kind of went differently than we thought. And it also doesn't help that your safeties are 15 yards off the line of scrimmage and your linebackers are playing cover 2. I can't understand how every play that Dallas ran down our throat last Monday night was like 7-8 yard clips at a time. And I'm just like, why isn't anybody making adjustments? I'm okay with failure, but keep trying new things, test and optimize. And they didn't put it together, and it was embarrassing. It was embarrassing. And I'm a Jalen Hurts believer still. I'm just not a Nick Sirianni believer.
Isn't this part of being a first year head coach? I mean, aren't these, when you're a team with a first year head coach, aren't you supposed to kind of expect games like this? Not only is he like a new coach for the Eagles, he's never been a head coach. This is his first rodeo for an NFL
he's never
team.
been the guy. That's true. That's why I say, Griff, coordinators should just know their roles and stick in those coordinator roles. Head coaches should be selected out of a specific breed, like the Kentucky Derby. Like there should be a lineage of head coaches. There are head coach trees for this thing. He's not part of the tree.
I almost like this.
You can't graft him in.
You just have 32 head coaches. Like the NFL has decided these are the 32.
Yeah.
Now you guys figure out what teams they're going to be on. If you want to fire one, you have to hire one of the other 32 who was fired.
Speed dating round with the owners, and they find their natural pair.
It's kind of like that. Like you said, the past couple of years, we've seen these young guys get their first shot because everyone's trying to catch the lightning in a bottle that is Sean McVay or even Kyle Shanahan. And I don't know if Joe Judge and Nick Sirianni and Zach, whatever his name is, Cincinnati, I mean, they look decent, but I'm not sure if those guys are, the Sean McVays and Kyle Shanahan. I don't know.
Well, we'll find out. This year it's not looking so hot. Griff, for the first time ever in our prediction, I am going to go against my hometown Birds and choose the Chiefs, because not only do I want Andy Reid to win, but I also agree with you. He's going to win that game, even though he downplays it like it's just another game. Yeah, right. Panthers at Cowboys. This is a good game. This is one I'm excited to watch, Griff.
I like the Panthers in this game. I like what they're doing, man. I'm a Panthers believer.
Even without Christian McCaffrey?
Yeah, they're cool, man. They got Chuba, right?
Yeah, something like that. He's no McCaffrey, but I mean, he did his job last week when McCaffrey went down. I hate the Cowboys, but that's not the reason I'm picking against them. I too am a believer in the 3-0 Panthers, and I think the Cowboys got exposed a bit because even the Eagles were able to do some things against them. Speaking of 0-3 teams, the New York Giants take it on the road to the Big Sleazy, taking on the Saints. Saints, big win last week in Foxborough, Griff. What say you on this matchup?
This is their first home game, right? Since, they had all the hurricane stuff happen. I believe they're playing actually in New Orleans this time, right?
That is correct.
The energy is going to be insane. I like the Saints in this game. Look for Joe Judge to be possibly the first head coach to let go here, probably within the next 3 weeks, right? I mean, the Giants aren't a good football team. Is Daniel Jones really the guy?
I think he is. I think he is for that situation.
Oh my goodness.
I think he is because I'm an Eagles fan. I love him.
There you go. I like the Saints in this game.
Oh, I love the Saints in this game, no doubt about it. The Cleveland Browns taking on Minnesota. Minnesota last week. What a huge win against Seattle. Wow.
That really was, wasn't it? But I like Cleveland in this game. They got Odell back. They're getting him in the mix more and more.
He doesn't matter. He doesn't. Well, who's Odell? Odell who?
All right. Baker got a little confidence going. Their head coach, man. I think they finally got it right with the head coach there in Cleveland. I like Cleveland to win this game.
I love Cleveland to win that game. 0-3 taking on 1-2 rivals, Detroit at Chicago. Griffin, this is going to be a nasty, ugly slop fest, and I'm excited to watch the highlights.
Detroit Lions are going to win this game. This is the week they get it done. They're buying in, at least up until this point. I know over time it might kind of wear thin, but they're buying into Dan Campbell's toughness, biting the kneecaps type thing. They're playing 4 quarters of football every week. They're not always getting wins, obviously, but they've looked decent. And I'm a believer in them, especially against the Bears. The Bears, I mean, they've, especially at the beginning of the week after that mess last week.
Reeling.
I don't know if Matt Nagy is sabotaging the situation. What is going on there? I think they're a mess. I like the Lions in this game.
Oh, yeah. Justin Fields is not good. He's not good. He's not good. Can we just
okay?
Can we just say it? He can't throw the ball. He didn't even throw the ball further than 20 yards. I'm just saying. I don't understand. Unless he's not showing me the body of work. But we'll see.
I got 3 minutes. All
right, let's power through. I'm sorry. I won't digress. I too will go with the Lions in that one. Texans at Bills. Speed round. Go.
Bills. Easy. Come on. Will Houston score? That's the question.
No, they won't. I'm going to go with the Bills too. Colts at Dolphins.
Ooh. This is a pick'em game. I feel like
all of them are, Griff.
I'd go with the Colts in this game.
I too am going to go with the Colts. The Washington nameless football team taking on the A.
I think Washington is starting to show some vulnerability. I don't think that defense is as good as we were led to believe. Falcons got their first win last week. I like the Falcons to keep the momentum going. Falcons beat the Washington team this week.
I'm going to go with the Washington team. Seahawks at 49ers.
Woo. 49. I'm not picking against the 49ers. That was a heartbreaking loss last week, but we're going to put that behind us. Jimmy G proved last week that he should be the guy. They're at home again. They're going to win this game against Seattle.
I disagree. I think Seattle wins. Cardinals at Rams. Huge game. Huge freaking game.
This is where we realize that the Cardinals are frauds. The Rams will win this game easily. The Rams, that offense is unreal. Defense is playing well too. The Rams look really good. I like the Rams.
I'm going to go against the grain and go with the Cardinals on the road. Steelers. Oh yeah, I know. Steelers at Packers. Who you got?
Big Ben looks old, man. Got to go with the Packers. Aaron Rodgers proved last week he still got it. Everyone needs to relax. They're in Lambeau. Green Bay wins.
Yeah, he looks more like Uncle Ben. Me too. I'll go with Packers on that game. Ravens at Broncos. Woo!
Broncos, surprise of the year? I mean, what's going on? What's going on?
Defense
is good. Bridgewater's doing good enough. Lamar, I think he didn't practice most of the week. He's on track to play because I think he practiced at the end of the week. But it's in Denver. I like the Broncos in this game. I think they're going to keep it going. The Broncos are that surprise team that's going to make the playoffs, maybe making it very tough for your or not. It's I associate Andy Reid with you, so I say your Chiefs, but making it very tough for the Chiefs to make the playoffs. I think the Broncos win this game.
I'm going to go with the Broncos too. Bucks at Pats. The return. Hashtag the return. Pound sign.
There's so much buildup about this game, right? It's obviously not going to live up to expectations. It's not going to live up to expectations. I don't know, man. I don't think the actual gameplay will. I think the Bucks are going to go up there and they are going to destroy.
Of course, Tom Brady. That's what everybody wants, Griff. That's what we want. That's what the people demand.
I know. Well, here's the thing. I think it comes down. It's not even about football. It's about who you are as a human. Tom Brady is a happier person now. He's relaxed. He's happy. He's enjoying life. Bill Belichick seems kind of miserable. He's not having fun, and the team isn't good. Like, the Bucks are having fun. They're going to go up there and they're going to win, and Brady's going to prove that he was the reason they were so good all those years.
Oh, I mean, it's already been proven. It was proven last year. His first year away
Right.
from New England, and he wins the championship. Yeah, dude, Bucks on the road. And I think that Tom Brady's going to have 6 touchdown passes.
Oh,
6
my goodness.
touchdowns.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
6 touchdowns. He's going to stick it to him so hard and then complain about himself in the post. It's going to be amazing. Raiders at Chargers. I'm excited about this game.
This is
I mean,
actually a sneaky good game.
this is good. Could this be a preview of the AFC Championship?
I'm sure the networks are hoping that's not the case. But
they'll make sure it doesn't happen.
I think I'm still not buying into the Vegas Raiders here totally. I'm not sure. I'm uneasy. I can't do it. It really doesn't matter where the game's at. I mean, it's in Los Angeles, whatever that means for the Chargers. I don't know.
Right.
But I like Justin Herbert, man. I like Eckler. I like Herbert. I think I like some of the Chargers in this game.
Raiders on the road. Book it. There he is, the man, the myth, the legend, at Radio Griff on the Twitter sphere. But folks, we'll never, ever leave a segment here with the Gobbler without the sage lyrical wisdom of one zombie Tom Petty.
Look at me now.